These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024.
To steal away the full top side of G2's jungle camps. Jijun can now hover around mid. Look at the wave state, not ideal for Caps.
Blanc. Suppression into the wall. Shane now follow up. Caps is just a dead man. Clean first blood coming in from BLG. Beautifully played around the mid lane.
Jijun hovering around the bot side of the map.
Mickey, quick Q taking his time on, just waiting in the brush there.
The swaps have come back through as well, so Elk now back on the bot side of the map.
Spotted one Hansama. Nice knock up onto the initial engage coming from Mickey. 5 stacks on the plasma. Instantaneous shattering strike onto 2 from Mickey, but he's going to go down as well. Flash in from Elk to finish. BLG, 2 kills on the board, only 5 minutes into this game.
Look at the...
So starting off the objective here.
Notice as well, Elk making his way down alongside Shun and On. The first grub will go down. So perhaps some wasted time here for Elk, especially as 2 grubs secured. I think G2 can be happy with that. Knight gonna make his way over, level 6 secured as well for Caps.
G2 trying to back up, make sure that BLG can't get any exit kills. Unfortunate that they can't grab the crab, but good recognition from Yike and G2 to realize, hey, BLG are on the move, we cannot stick around. You shouldn't really have an angle to contest here, likely to just concede this Drake. BLG, as we get later into the game, again, Bin is going to be such a difficult problem to manage, essentially, as the Jax has more items under his belt. Sometimes when you have that late game scaling hyper carry, deal with this champion. But Hansama on the MF, pretty hard to... Yike can get into the pit. BLG need all 3 if they want the 4-grub buff. G2 trying to poke, but this is such a difficult fight for them to play out. They've got Elk on the flank, and they're not doing anything about it. Mickey now going in, but it's not going to connect onto anybody. The Q initially going to hit Knight, but Mickey just getting 1 pop. Now finally the fog coming in. Knight might be in trouble. They're forcing the flash out, at least initially. Ulti going over the pit, but it's a scattered fight from G2. Caps doesn't have any mana, but now Broken Blade is here. Instantly punted right back, though. Not interested in taking that one. Shockwave to help secure. Grubs down at the very least. 3-3 there, but a messy fight.
He has just been permanently playing for plates. He hasn't been overdrawn into fights. Broken Blade spent a lot of time.
On. Aftershock proc. Shun coming over the wall. Hansama crucially pinned. Ulti fall up there, leaving him for dead. They know there's nothing left. BLG. Just make it look so effortless.
It's an easy pick once again for BLG. They're fighting over a control ward in the mid lane, but BLG are just kind of running rings around G2 in this early game.
It's just so hard for G2 to find a fight on their terms. Mickey is that source of engage. Want to get aggressive here. Counter-strike is there. Mickey now pulling the back. It's a clean combo to kick things off. Knight snapping back, but he's still in the MF ulti. Yike finding the kill, crucially, for G2.
Minutes.
He's been everywhere on the map.
Yeah, rarely do we see Skarner's this active in the early game, but Shun is constantly looking for these ganks, looking for these plays, and he'll secure his team a Rift Herald as the Dragon goes in favor of G2. About a 1.3k gold lead in favor of BLG, and crucially, it is coming from the mid laner and the AD carry of BLG.
G2 trying to get some pressure back on the bottom side of the map. You can see the lane economy snapshot. Pretty damning indication of the early game thus far for G2. Not the most massive individual leads, but we'll keep an eye on those item completions. G2 will knock down bot lane tier 1. Expect that mid will be the center of attention for BLG, given the access to the map it gives them with that Herald.
Spons is now making his way down to try and contest, but I think BLG is too late.
Knock up, quick Alistair combo. Broken Blade gonna try to double hop out of safety, but Shun already waiting, and Knight grabs the kill. BLG, this was the team people expected to see at the start of the Swiss stage, but here they are, they've finally arrived. They're playing the map beautifully.
And it's so efficient in terms of what they do when they come back out onto the map. G2 members just keep getting caught prior to objectives, randomly in side lanes. Again, it's BLG that have good setup on the map. They've pushed out top. BBU is catching the bot wave. And so while G2 are scattered, what do BLG do? Put pressure into the mid lane, the weakest point of G2, where they then can't be punished.
Down that tier 1, look how much of the enemy jungle just belongs to Knight. Anytime mid-wave is in a decent state, he can walk in so freely, so effortlessly, to just threaten. Nocturne out now going in. TP coming into the midst of G2 as well. They're finally going to spot it. Looks like they're going to try to catch out Knight, looking to punish, but on an excellent use of disruption. Shun now trying to get involved in the fight. Bin waiting over the wall. Jack, keep your eyes on that counter-strike right into 2. Quick flash out from Cap. Holding on for now. Ulti coming in from Hansama, but it's just not connecting the way that they need it to.
Without really expending anything. Look, flash available still for Elk, Knight, Shun, and Bin. G2 realize that they can't contest this Dragon. They've just committed all their ultimates. Yike and Caps had to flash out of that play. You'll notice Broken Blade can't afford to overextend. Mickey caught out.
Battering strike there is going to try to re-engage onto Elk. Immediate follow-up. Clean combo going in. Elk still standing though. He's still alive. The ignite on Broken Blade going mini and trying to follow. It's a messy fight. Hansam already taken down. Bin is here to turn it back on. Quickly going over the wall. The blast cone does not matter. BLG perfection to shut down the combo of G2.
They're able to outplay the fight once more. They thought that they had caught out Elk, but he was able to survive for so long. Broken Blade had to commit the flash to even secure the kill, and it ends up being a 1-for-3 with a Baron to boot. BLG dominating in the first game of this series.
Caps can't even knock down the tier 1 in return. This is devastating. You saw it. They got the combo together. They tried to turn around.
They're going to wait for Elk to respawn so that all 5 members secured the Baron. BLG with once again a dominant team fight. And you'll notice the patient play that comes out from BLG. They don't panic. They realize that the collapse is coming through. BLG, they were able to win the fight.
But G2 want to up the pace, want to keep things going. Beautiful up from Hansama to get things started. This time Elk didn't have the tools that he needed to survive. On taken down as well. G2 trying to delete these Baron buffs as quickly as they can. Knight TPing in off the side. Caps Hansama running. Mickey gonna fall here. Sacrificed. A decent play to stall the map.
We just move towards the bot side of the map. This will give a bit of the bounty gold back over to G2 as Broken Blade secures the top tower, but BLG have set their sights on this bottom tier 2, and I don't think G2 have the resources to stop it.
Counter strike there, beautiful CC coming through, shockwave there, Hansama getting one pop, Caps got nowhere left to go, the chain's connected, it's just a matter of time, Bin on a rampage. BLG taking down the bot lane tier 2 to follow.
I mean, BLG are just beating G2 with their wallets now. They're so strong, they have the Baron. Broken Blade's able to get the tier 2 back, but BLG don't have to stop. The wave clear is gone for G2, which means that BLG can set their sights on the bot lane tier 3.
Knock down the inhibitor, likely to follow. BLG will back away instead.
Extend the fight, and you think at that point, hey, actually getting the Baron off, being able to cross map, getting these strays, all positive plays. But then Hans and Caps overstay on bot lane. They don't respect the ability for Shun and Bin to just dive that as much as they want.
The same is true from Elk with these long-range Ws.
That was Shun's ulti there, but it doesn't matter. Elk will still get the mid tier 2. Bin, pressure. This is exactly what you want to see
for the combo
BLG.
again. But who do they go on? It's a timer now. Yike has to go.
Pressure mounting now. Bin is on the dragon, and the Baron is being started. He doesn't have TP.
But Bin can wait. Wait
And
till they
this is
come
the
in.
thing.
It's not a fast Baron. On around the corner.
Oh.
G2, this is a Hail Mary. Knight taking so much health away from Yike. Popping the Sterix, they can now follow up as well. On in the midst of the entire team, locking up Hansama. Vision getting blurry, but Hansama still gets caught in the suppress. He tries to flash out and he gets caught anyway. He's living for a brief moment. The barrier keeping him standing, but Elk and Knight can start to hunt now. All those cooldowns down, in goes Elk. They're trying to turn it back. The cleanse is a little bit sloppy, but he buys himself an extra moment. The ulti now to follow. Quick ulti back response. Broken Blade gonna follow up. It's a messy fight. Cap's still alive for an extra moment, but Knight's on the way in. Mickey trying to do what he can to peel for his mid laner, but Bin is just now arriving, just in time to watch G2 fall. A double kill to finish it for Knight.
I mean, BLG play it the way they're supposed to, demonstrating beautifully how to use their poke. G2 is forced to ulti onto Jun and on the frontline engage. They're able to take their time, and look, the TP coming in. BLG don't want to give G2 anything.
Luckily, G2 able to get the objective down. Yike's flash will be the cost. You highlighted it, Baron picked up another excellent fight for BLG. And it's, again,
it's just that hard.
it's tough. Broken Blade at least able to get a little bit of poke down on the Knight. They're slowing down the push here. Ulti coming out for Yike. Where are they gonna go? Click combo coming in onto Elk, but he manages to go invisible for a brief moment. Yike now trying to follow up. Mickey coming in over the wall, but he just gets one shot. The carries do too much damage. Broken Blade is here. Elk goes golden. The timing is good. Knock back into the wall with the wallop. He'll take one, but BLG are just gonna take the base.
Again, G2 succeed in killing Elk, but that is just not enough. On and Bin dive onto the backline. They decimate G2. And in this first game, BLG have dominated from start to finish.
BLG reminding us why they are the first seed from the LPL. A nearly effortless game one. Beautiful fights from start to finish.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.